What is up, my Castro Cannonballs? What is up, my Castro Cannonballs? Your boy is just getting up from a nap. Honestly, you guys, I fell asleep watching Tuberty. Shout out to Deanna Irvin and Josh Irvin. I was watching them, and all of a sudden, I think the short nigga just hit me, and I said, oh, I gotta go to sleep. I gotta lay it on down. So what I did, I got me a little well, I got the food that I cooked yesterday, and got me a little bowl of that, and I was knocked out. I couldn't even watch TV. I had to turn the TV off because when I sleep, I like it pitch black dark. I can't do no lights when I'm trying to sleep. That's the only thing. That's one of my pet peeves. Like, if you are around me and you trying to watch TV, I'm gonna be very very irritated because I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it at all, baby. I can't do it. But yeah, I got me a good old little nap in. My neck's still hurting, but it's all right. I'm trying to get that shit fixed. Well, really, honestly, I'm trying to let the pain die down on its own because I'm not trying to take any pain pills because it's not the fact that I'm in pain, but it's like durable pain. Like I can tolerate it. Just like a little ache. So therefore, I feel like I can handle that. I can handle it. I'm gonna just let that kind of just go away on its own. But hell yeah, who hold on, you guys, hold on. Let me get this thing right. Whew. Okay, I'm back now. I am back. But yeah, you guys, I was watching some things. I kind of forgot a topic that I wanted to talk about, but I was watching a few things on the internet. I seen that people was in an uproar about Portia. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you like this. You know, if I had a friend and they had a girl and they broke up, 9 times out of 10, I'm not trying to go talk to my homeboy's, significant ex, because shit, that's what they, what I'm saying. It's like, the bro code, you don't do that. And where I'm from, I don't really see too many people around here doing that. But at the same damn time, you got them doing that type of shit on the low. But just out in public and just be like out, like look at us, look at me, look at Babe, like I couldn't do that to a friend. Well, well, not to if well, she said she and her and Fallon are not friends. And I can understand that, but at the same time, come on now, that was somebody that you was working with as a coworker, and y'all was in each other's presence and at each other's houses. So it's like, damn, mm, you kind of just, I would say she kind of just went against the grain, but I guess since she is single. And since that man is supposed to be divorced, I guess it's kind of okay, but it's weird. Like that's kind of weird. Like honestly, it's kind of weird. I don't I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do that to my friend. Even though I got friends right now that goes through that's going through some things. Some marital things. I still confine myself wanting to sleep with my man, sleep with my friends, wife. Like like no, I couldn't do that because who's to say like what if your friend really had a problem, but at the same time they want to play it off like they don't have a problem, but then all of a sudden y'all get into it one day, y'all have like a little function, and then bam, the friendship is over. Like I don't have friends for about 10 years now, and I'm not trying to ruin that over trying to sleep with somebody that they have slept with. Like, I can't do that. And honestly, that's kind of bold. That's kind of really that's very very bold, very very bold. I couldn't do that. Mm-mm, mm-mm, at all. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it at all. Mm-mm, no siree. Mm. Oh, let me tell you guys this too. Okay. Today I had went to the store, right. Got me some some bed sheets, right. And I had purchased something from this store maybe a day before I got these new bed sheets, and all of a sudden, I opened my little thing, I opened my purchases that I bought from that store, a day of, and come to find out they had left like a little it was some type of little thing on there. It prevents people from stealing it and taking it out of the store because it'll buzz. But I think it's like one of those things that if you try to tamper with it, it'll spray you. So I'm opening I'm opening my purchases, and I see that they have left this little plastic thing on my drawers that I purchased, and I took it back down there the next day, which was today. Well, really, it was yesterday, and they said you have a receipt. Now, me personally, I usually keep my receipt, but this time I didn't keep my receipt, so oh, excuse me, you guys. So therefore, the lady told me that she was not going to be able to take that little plastic thing off my drawers. So therefore, I was like, damn, it's a waste of money. And I was kind of pissed, but at the same time, I should have been more responsible with keeping up with something like that, because you never know if you're gonna have something, if you may have an error like that. You go to a store and they so happen to leave something like that on your clothes, and you're not able to get it off. You should be able to go back and with the receipt and take it, and they can get it off for your clothes. But in my case, my ass got so happy go lucky. I'm so happy. I'm trying to get all my shit together, and you know what? Well, I'm just so happy that I was getting some new shit, and all of a sudden, I'm stuck with a plastic thing on my purchases, and I can't get it off, and I ain't got the receipt, so therefore I can't even get it off because they don't have proof that I bought it from this store. So I'm like, damn. So it's just like, oh, I was so fucking pissed because I really hate wasting money, because I paid in $10 for them the three pairs of drawers, and I really feel like that was too much. It should have been a little less than that, shit, hell, because who's to say how good is the quality of these damn drawers is, but it's just like another lesson learned. Like, damn, keep your receipt because you never know what may be fucked up with whatever you may buy. And just another lesson learned. But I'm going back tomorrow and give me some more draws because I don't like I can't do no two pairs. I got more pairs, but they old. I want some new ones. I need some new ones on this ass. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying shit. But I was kind of pissed. Like, damn girl, I like you just seen me yesterday. You don't remember my face, but I guess when you deal with so many people a day, you don't always remember everybody. So hey, this is another lesson learned. Keep your motherfucking receipt, and I'm gonna try to do that every damn time. Uh huh. Hell yeah. And you know what? And then when I was in the store, it was a man walking up to me talking about something. He was talking. I think he might have been high because he was a white man. I think he may have been high because I'm just looking at things that's on the shelves. All of a sudden, he started breaking out in some type of conversation and trying to get me into trying to engage with me. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? In my head, he talking about he want to stop getting high and stop watching porn because he got a wife and he feel like that's hurting her. I'm like, what the fuck are you like? What does it have to what does it have to do with me? Like, you don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? You just see me in the store looking at some items on the shelf, and all of a sudden you started telling me your life story. I'm like, oh my goodness. I couldn't wait to get away from around him. I couldn't wait for him to get away from around me because excuse me, because shit, honestly, I just feel like nigga, this conversation is none and void. It's irrelevant. I don't care. I got my own shit on my end to deal with. I don't care about your problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my goodness. And then he just all over the place. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then he gonna say, all right, man, talk to you later. I'm like, okay, I'll talk to you later. Okay. And then I had another say, oh, I'm trying to get off of drugs, but he seemed like he was on drugs. That's when he was talking to me. I just wasn't understanding all the things that he was saying to me. I really wasn't, and I was just telling what he wanted. I was just doing like how you do the old folks when you can't get when you can't get when you can't get when they're not gonna reason with you, you just have to say yeah, yeah, you're right. So that's kind of what I was doing here. I'm just like yeah, all right, so you can get the fuck out of my motherfucking face because I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers out here crazy and on dope still, and they want to try to feed us that sad, those little side little stories. Like, nigga, please, your ass is still getting high, okay? And obviously, came high to the store because you came up to me talking to me about some shit that I don't know what the fuck you was talking about. I was so confused. I couldn't. I was just really, really confused. I just didn't understand it. Like, ugh, man, you gotta calm down. For real, cause I mean, he the nigga just kept going and going and going and going and going and going. I'm like, nigga, blink, when are you gonna stop? I'm ready to go. You holding me up? I came in this store to get about two or three items, and your ass want to talk to me about some shit that that don't really too much have nothing to do with really too much to do, really concerning to do with me. And I had to just listen to that nigga and just let him talk, and then he got on down. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. Oh, I couldn't wait till that nigga got in my motherfucking face. It was ridiculous. I couldn't stand it. I ain't like that shit. I'm like, ugh, don't talk to me. Shit, I don't even know you. Stay where you at. Mm-hmm. That's some real life shit. Mm-hmm. That's some real life shit. Like, these motherfuckers out here crazy as fuck. That's why I don't go to the clubs and shit. Like, I go to the club and party here and there. But honestly, you guys, I'm kind of really like a homebody. I like to be at home in peace and quiet. You know, I like that type of vibe. Honestly, that may sound boring to some out there, but honestly, I just like my peace and quiet. You know, I love being just home. I just love just being home and just feeling. You know, I know I know it to say that feels safe, but it just feels for me. It just feels like I'm safe. I got my protection here with me. You know, so if something was to happen, because I know you can't always be safe in your own home because people are willing to try to come off in your own, well, come off really in their own you like that. And sometimes, but at the same damn time, as long as you got a motherfucking strap, you're good. hmm Or a bat or a knife, you good, baby. But other than that, you know, hey, I'm not really the type of person just to really be going out, you know, club hopping or bar hopping. You know, I would do it here and there. Honestly, it's like every blue moon. But as far as me every weekend, no, that ain't me. Because honestly, I don't like being around too many people, too many folks out there like that. I gotta work on it, go or really go to somebody and see it. Well, to see a doctor about, because I don't like, sometimes I don't like being around a lot of people. I don't like large groups and large crowds of people. That's not really my thing. You know what I'm saying? It's really not. Even though I can handle it, but I just don't really sometimes don't like it. What's up, Lady P? What's up? You caught me on the live. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, shit. But yeah, you know, for me, I'm not really a partier, but I will go out every now and then. I go to a club. You know, I get down and shake a little something, shake a little tail feather if I have to. You know, but other than that, I really like to be at home and shit. I can just, because honestly, I feel like the same things that's out there in the world, it's like it's the same shit that you see on television. You're really not missing anything. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have a party, you can have a party. You can have your own party at your own house. Shit, hell, play some music. Have your little bar over there on the side. You know, whatever you like to drink. You know, whether it's wine, liquor, you know, beer. I don't drink beer anymore, but you know, whatever is your preference. You know, you can have your little own little party. You know, saying yourself. But you know, because honestly, you don't have to always really have to go out, but if you know, if you like to, if that's your thing, that's your thing. It just ain't it just ain't my thing all the time. It ain't my thing all the time. You know, I remember just being around my homeboys, and they used to go out to all these colleges parties, and they used to always ask me, come on with us." And you know, I had to make up lies and be like, "No, I got to do something," because you know, I just knew it's gonna be I knew it was gonna be a lot of people, and then they like to fight. Now, me personally, I don't mind fighting if I have to, but I don't want to fight every damn time we go out because they always fight every time they go out. And I was like, damn, what's the point of even going out? You know, like if I'm gonna spend $20 I'm trying to get into a party or 15, and we finna get kicked out. We finna get out. We finna get kicked out in the next 30 minutes. Like, oh my goodness, because somebody done got into it and somebody done got into it with somebody else in the crew. Like, oh my god, like damn, we finna go back to the house. Oh, that's a waste of time. So I'll stay at the house. I'm good. Y'all go out there and have fun. But shoot, boy, those was a days. Those were some days, boy. I can't even lie to you now. Back a few years back, I'm gonna tell you like this. We used to be a little wild. We used to have times where we'd go out on the town. Now this is when I was having one of those every blue moon moments where I would get out the house and I try to, you know, mingle with my boys, you know, with my homeboys. Shit, we'll be going out on town, speeding on down the strip. Look, my ass was out the motherfucking window. Look, I got my ass. I'm literally out the window, hollering, you know. And it's police. Now, one time we got stopped. One time we got stopped. One time we got stopped because we got caught. Because it was a lot of cars going down the street doing the same damn thing. So we just going down the car. We just going down the strip, back and forth, speeding, trying to just beat out whoever person that's on the side of us, just racing and shit. But we got stopped by the police. So we had to we pulled over, everybody put their seatbelts on and shit. And then the officer all of a sudden she come to the back with his flashlight. Now I couldn't see his face. I don't think I know I was a little fucked up. So therefore the shit talking came out. So he just started talking stuff. He just started asking me questions and this and that. I think he was like one of those short officers, the short man syndrome. I think that's one of his that was kind of something that he was on. I think he had that spirit upon him, that short man syndrome, the little guy that was in the school I was getting talked bad to, and now that he got older, he feel like he can talk some shit to talk some shit now that he's a police officer. So he got to my window, asked me questions. I said I'm okay, and I forget really I can't go word from what I said because I was being very disrespectful. But at the same damn time, it was nothing they can do because I had my seatbelt on, and even though I was fucked up, it wasn't nothing that nigga could do. And I was talking my shit. I said, "Nigga, I'm okay." He said, "You're not okay." I'm like, "Nigga, I am okay. Okay, I'm okay." Because he kept asking me all type of sorts of shit, and so they let us go. They had let us on go let us on go home. And so we had to get out of the off the strip, and we took our asses on back on home because shit we didn't want to get in no more trouble because who we you guys, it was kind of a little rough, going up here around here in the south and shit. The police are it's a little hard on us a lot. Well, they harder everywhere, but just like in certain areas, like I was just say the hood, you got a lot more police officers, patrolling the areas and shit. And shit, boy, it was times where they done pulled guns out on us. They was looking for somebody, and they didn't, and they couldn't. They thought they thought that we was somebody that they were looking for. And they was just, oh my goodness, I can tell you this. I can tell you so many stories. It was crazy, yeah, it was crazy. But hell yeah, I'm so glad that that is over. Boy, we had some good ass times though. We had some good ass times. That's one thing I can say. I got some memories to tell, and some memory. Well, I'm not memories to tell, but I got some stories to tell because I got a bunch of memories, baby. A bunch of memories of just really just growing up and just going through some things that you're gonna experience. That's why I'm kind of just really I'm worried about my younger siblings and my nieces and nephews because I feel like they don't know how shit gonna really be. They may figure like they may feel like they have it already figured out, but because they're teenagers and they're teenagers, but the young ones, like my niece and nephew, they don't know. But the teenagers, they the ones that I'm concerned about because I want them to, be alert because people out here will take you fast. Hell, honestly, it took me really learning how to deal with a lot of people out here because honestly, when you're out here, if you just out here gullible, they gonna feel like they can just walk all over you. And if you're not too careful, shit, baby, you will lose some shit. You may have somebody try to go upside your head. Shit, hell, you gotta know what to do. Honestly. And that's why I'm glad that whatever I had to go through when I was coming off the porch, growing up, I went through it because now I know what to deal with. You know what I'm saying? I know what to deal with and how to deal with it. Yeah, shit, I'm telling you like that. I thank God for showing me certain situations that I had to go through because in the present now, shit, hell, I know what to do. hmm I feel like sometimes, if you don't know and you out here, you'll make a permanent decision for a temporary moment, and it's just like I don't want to be like that. I don't want to ever be like that. And that's one of my things that I go by. Shit, don't ever make a permanent decision for a temporary moment because it can cost you your freedoms. It can cost you to be maybe mentally, I would say a little fucked up, because by the actions that by your own actions, it'll cause some depression, it'll cause some sadness, it'll cause so much hurt towards some other people's families, So that's one of my things that I try to always keep in the back of my head, you know. Just think about the actions that you choose to act on, Just be careful. Just be careful. Honestly. But on that note, you guys, I think it's time for me to go. And I thank you guys for coming on here, listening to me talk. And I may return tomorrow. Who knows? When it comes to me. All right, you guys. I'm up on out of here, you guys. Y'all have a nice night. Peace. Oh, what's up, Trademark?